Joe Manchin has an announcement for us on the stimulus package, and where progressives say that we currently sit right now on the negotiations and progress of the stimulus package. And lastly, a whopper of a deal that I want to share with you in this video. All of that plus more, so let's get right into it. But really quickly, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, or if you happen to be new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you every single day with all of the latest updates and to help you out in any way that I possibly can. So again, thank you so much. Subscribe down below and let's get into the latest updates as of right now. All right, so let's quickly hear from Joe Manchin first. So it's been another wild few days here. We've seen a number of different updates and they continue to close in on the final votes of these two packages that are currently on the table right now. The infrastructure package and the much bigger reconciliation bill. Now remember, mid last week, President Biden unveiled the official framework of the reconciliation bill. However, many people in Congress looked at it and said, we need to make some changes. This is not what we've been calling on. So over the last few days here, they've been making a number of different changes and meeting to figure out what they can actually do to pursue this. Well, they're closing in on some negotiations and they're closing in on some of the amendments and expansions to the original framework that was originally introduced by the president almost a week ago. So with that being said, Joe Manchin was actually out in a statement and he said he'll be making an important announcement later today at some point. I did not see a specific time, but at some point later today, he'll be making some important announcements about the stimulus package. So we also do know that Joe Manchin is the one who's kind of been holding everything up a little bit. Of course, there are others too as well, but Joe Manchin is one of the major names that we continue to see popping up all the time because, a lot of people want to add things in there and Joe Manchin is saying, I don't know if we should add this in here. This is kind of not what I really want. He's maybe a little bit more conservative and he's been kind of pushing back a little bit on some of the provisions. So either way, he's going to be making some important announcements at some point later today to get everybody on the same page. He basically said, we all need to get on the same page. So he's going to announce exactly where he stands on the stimulus package. Because as of right now, nobody's really known where he stands. Yes, we do have some numbers and some figures and things like this from Joe Manchin. He's indicated where he's sitting, but it sounds like, according to this announcement, he's going to lay it all out on the table so we can see exactly where he is sitting and what his position is on the stimulus package and what to do. So that's going to be interesting. I'm guessing there's going to be some drama later this afternoon because I'm guessing some people are probably going to disagree with what he has to say and they're going to probably, who knows what, attack, jump all over, who knows what, but I imagine there's going to be some drama throwing down. So that's where we are sitting with Joe Manchin. I'll be watching that update very closely and whatever he has to say. Also, progressives are indicating that there has been substantial progress on the actual negotiations that have been happening over the last few days here, including they do want to add some negotiations, the ability for negotiating of pharmacy prescriptions. So I did see something about how they want to maybe change how Medicare Part D is actually administered, things like this, the Medicare Part D. So that may be one way that they start actually negotiating out some of these pharmacy prices. So we'll have to see how that whole thing shakes out as well. But it sounds like they're closing in closely on some deals there as far as the Medicare Part Medicare Part D, D as in D, dentist. Dog. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what they're looking at right now. But it looks like it's very encouraging. A lot of people are pretty excited about this, especially Bernie Sanders, because he's been one who's really been mentioning this a lot lately, talking about how they need to take on the pharmaceutical industry and that here in the United States, we're paying like 5 times more than other countries on the same types of medications. So this is something that's been very important to Bernie Sanders. So he's been all over that for a while now, and he's been working on that as well. So interesting stuff with that going on. And again, I'll continue watching that, and I'll bring you those updates as we get them. But again, it has been another pretty busy day. Progressives have also indicated that it is very likely that there will be the final votes on these coming this week. Now, we mentioned this over the weekend. I mentioned it yesterday and said, just kidding. Yesterday, previously they were saying that tomorrow was supposed to be bringing the final vote. And then yesterday they updated again and said, well, it's not going to be coming Tuesday, but later in the week. And they still continue to hold that position, saying that yes, later this week, we will be getting the votes on these packages. So again, I have not seen a specific day. They haven't indicated that. They just continue to say later this week at some point. So again, we're kind of right down to it, right? So it's getting pretty interesting here to see what's going on with all of this. Also, one quick note I just want to ask you, and then we'll get into this whopper of a deal. All right, so I've seen a number of different people writing out on like Twitter, for example, some of these lawmakers like Bernie Sanders and just others who basically been saying, oh, the American people want us to take on big corporations and tax them and all this other stuff. This is what the American people want. Again, those are not exact quotes, but essentially those are kind of the words. And I've been writing back a little bit saying, really? Is this really what the American people want? I'm pretty sure the American people want a stimulus check, monthly ongoing payments, raises to benefits like Social Security, SSDI, SSI, VA, RRB. So I've been seeing all of that, and that's how I've been responding. So let me know, what do you want? I'm just kind of curious. Am I missing something here as far as what the American people want? Because I'm pretty sure last time I checked, everybody wants a stimulus check, monthly recurring payments, and permanent raises to benefits. But again, maybe I'm totally missing something here. But I think it's always so interesting when they make out these tweets and say, this is what the American people want. And I write back saying, sorry, that's actually maybe what some people want, but I think the vast majority of people actually want a stimulus check right now. I'm pretty sure that's what most people want right now, is a little bit of relief. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going for, rather than worrying about taxing corporations. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'm just curious. That's why I'm asking you, because I want to make sure that I'm staying in tune with all of you here in the community and doing what I can to make sure that I'm helping you as much as possible. All right, let's talk about a whopper of a deal. Now, some of you may enjoy this, and some of you may think, I don't like it. But either way, it's kind of a cool thing that's coming. Actually, it starts today. Kind of cool. Starts today. I might actually hit this up because it's kind of interesting. Burger King has announced they will be giving out Bitcoin to their loyal members. So, their loyalty club people. So if you have the app and you're signed up for the loyalty club or whatever they call it, they're going to be giving out crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. So here's how this whole thing works. Kind of interesting. So it's funny that we're seeing these places pick up crypto, because it wasn't that long ago we started hearing about all these people saying, oh, cryptocurrency, it's just a fad, it's just going to leave, it's just going to go away, it's going to disappear. No, I'm pretty sure crypto is here to stay for a pretty long time. So anyway, Burger King has said that if you order through the app a minimum of $5, you would be getting some type of crypto. Now, again, you're probably going to be the crypto that you get is going to be automatically drawn at random. So here, let me tell you the pool that they have here and kind of some of the odds of getting something. So there's going to be 2 million Dogecoin. By the way, Dogecoin is trading at about 27 cents a coin right now. There's going to be 200 Ethereum, which is trading over $4,000 a coin right now. Yeah, so it's like $4,300 right now, Ethereum. So imagine that. You go to Burger King, you buy yourself a couple Whoppers, $5-6, and you walk out with Ethereum that you potentially win as a result of this for $4,300. Not a bad return, right? But get this one. There's going to be 20 Bitcoin in there as well. Bitcoin is trading at about $61,000 right now. Imagine that. 61 grand to go and grab yourself a Whopper. Now again, of course, we have no clue what everybody's going to get, but the odds of getting a Bitcoin is about 1 in 100,000. That's pretty good odds. I mean, I have to say, that is actually pretty good odds right there to actually get a Bitcoin. Worst case scenario, you get a Dogecoin, which is 27 cents. So obviously the vast majority of people will be getting a Doge simply because it's 2 million of those versus 200 Ether and 20 Bitcoin. But here's the catch. Now again, there's always kind of a little bit of a catch. It's not that big of a deal, but you neither need to have or start an account on Robinhood. So Robinhood is one of these apps where you can buy, sell stocks, crypto, stuff like that. So that's kind of one of the catches, but that is out there. So I just want to let you know this is happening in Burger King starting now through November 21st. That'll be ending or until actually all the crypto is gone. So kind of cool, right? I don't know about you, but I may be hitting up Burger King a couple times here over the next couple weeks just because it may be kind of fun, and you just never know if you could possibly grab Ethereum or possibly one of those Bitcoin. That might be kind of cool, right? So anyway, that's what they're doing. So yeah, kind of a cool little perk here that Burger King is throwing down. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see other kinds of restaurants and other businesses and other places starting to pick up something like this, very similar, where they start handing out crypto. I mean, we've seen it from a number of places, but now that Burger King has kind of pioneered the path as far as fast food goes, I won't be surprised if you see other places doing something very similar. Kind of cool, right? Gives us another incentive if we're out and about and it's something we're going to buy anyway. Just another incentive to possibly get a little bit of reward back on our purchases, right? It's always nice to get something back on the money that we're going to be spending anyway, right? So anyway, hope this video helps you out. Again, we're going to get some major announcements here at some point today, as Joe Manchin will be getting that announcement out of the stimulus package. I have no clue what he's even going to say, and I imagine there's going to be a whole bunch of I don't even know. I can't even think of a good analogy. A whole bunch of uproar, maybe? Something like that. I don't know. Based on what he's going to say, I'm guessing it's going to stir the pot a little bit, So anyway, hope this helps you out. Again, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I'm here for you every single day to help out in any way that I can. Feel free to go back and check out any of the other 1,800 videos right here on the channel. And please remember, I'll be back later with another update and hopefully that information out of Joe Manchin and other good information here to help you out in any way that I can. Enjoy.